Hi, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Your afternoon or your evening, wherever you are. Or if you're watching this a bit later, welcome. Sorry for something in my eye. Good timing. I hope that the end of the year is bringing closure and a settling in your system. Good. Today, I thought we would do some more playing with awareness. So we started that last week, playing with expanding and focusing in awareness using different breathing sequences as well as words. So something of a similar theme today, but we're going to be playing with embodiment, which is one of my favorite things, along with Mary. So if you want to just make yourself nice and comfortable, if you haven't already done so, we'll get started. Okay, so let's just let the busyness, if there was busyness of the day, or anything else that's happened in the lead up to this moment, can just allow it to soften. Everything is welcome. And if there's been things that have been difficult, we can invite a softening into those things too. So take some lovely, long, slow, deep breaths down into the belly. Holding briefly and then slowly exhaling. You might want to invite in the word calm on the inhale and release on the exhale. So inhale, calm, hold, and then gently in your mind you can say release. Good, and now let's just do a body scan to bring all parts of our physical being into a greater state of ease as well. So you might like to imagine hovering just above the crown of your head is a tiny, bright star, luminous, white. And as you focus on this light, this tiny star, it grows, it expands, growing to the size of a tennis ball. And as it grows, the light expands and the rays of light, ever so gently, touch the crown of your head. And this light is soothing, gentle, a blessing of love. And all by itself, that light moves very slowly, balancing the left and the right hemispheres of your brain as you continue to breathe deeply. A light moving slowly through all the muscles in your face. Unwinding particularly the muscle in the jaw, each side of the jaw. And if you need to move any of the muscles as I'm mentioning them, go ahead. Sighing might feel good too, so feel free to sigh, express. And that light moving down to the muscles that join the neck and the head, so just at the base of your head. And then slowly down, unwinding and releasing any tension in your neck, very gently. Inviting the light down into your shoulders, allowing your shoulders to drop. And if you need to stretch or move, respond to what your body needs. Continuing to breathe slow, long, deep breaths as we move down the arms with the light. Moving slowly, deliberately, gently down your arms and into your hands. Balancing and unwinding. Freeing up space. Paying attention to the sensations in your palms in particular, as we're going to come back to that. Good, and now moving that light, working with the light as it moves down from your shoulders, down, slowly unwinding the upper back, the throat, the chest, nourishing and soothing. Moving through the heart, illuminating your heart. Breathe into your heart. And slowly inviting the light to continue to move down to the solar plexus, the mid-back. Illuminating and softening. Continuing that movement down through the belly. Bathing everything there, all organs in light. Exquisitely gentle. Highly intelligent. Bringing back rest. And allowing that restorative light to continue to move down into your hips, your lower back as well. Very soft. Breathing right down now, down with the light as the light continues into your thighs, soothing and softening. Sinking in. Allow that light to move down into your knees, slowly into your calves and your shins. Soft, delicate. Light moving down into your ankles. Your feet. Your toes. And so now from the top of your head, all the way down, down, down to the tips of your toes. Everything is bathed in white light and love. Just stay with this for a moment. Good. Now bring awareness to your hands, your palms in particular. And now I want you to imagine in one palm of your hand a pebble, smooth and small. It's okay if this pebble is in either hand, it doesn't really matter. And if you have trouble visualizing, you can just say the word pebble. And I'll have your hand open with the intention that there is a pebble in the palm of your hand. Notice its texture, smooth. If you're a visual person, maybe you can see the color. Maybe there's several. And now feel the energy of this pebble. If this pebble could speak, what would it say? And now, using the beautiful power of your imagination, play with the following. I want you to become the pebble. Be the pebble. Merge and embody the energy of pebble. And if it's difficult to be pebble, just continue to observe the energy or any ideas that come when considering the essence of pebble. Good. And now you can gently put the pebble down, maybe in an imaginary riverbed or a lake, wherever you like. And now I want you to imagine in either palm a flower of any kind, any color, any size. And if you can't visualize, simply the word flower is okay. What is the energy of this flower? What do you perceive? If this flower could speak, what might it say? Now merge and become the flower. Just play with what it might be like to be this flower. Good. And you can come back to yourself. You can thank your flower for sharing that experience and gently put it down on the ground, or maybe on a table, wherever you like. Good. And now imagine in your mind's eye a mountain. Any mountain at all. And if you can't visualize, just the word mountain is okay. So see the mountain in front of you. And now imagine that you are growing and expanding. So you are vast and the mountain is small. Keep growing and expanding until you can fit the mountain in the palm of your hand. And so do so. Hold the mountain in the palm of your hand. Feel the energy of mountain. If this mountain could speak, what would it say? And now merge, become mountain. Embody the energy of mountain. Good, and now allow yourself to return to you in your physical sense. And you can gently place the mountain back on earth and return to your normal size. And now see or sense or use the word tree and see in front of you an ancient tree, alive, strong, And once again, allow yourself to expand and grow. Continuing to expand and grow until, from your perspective, the tree is small enough to put in the palm of your hand ever so gently. And so do so. Put the tree, this ancient tree, in the palm of your hand. And feel the energy of this tree. You can also just use the word tree as a mantra in your mind. Feel the energy of tree. If this tree could speak, what would it say? Now become and merge with the energy of this tree. Imagine yourself as this tree. Good. Now allow the tree to once again be in the palm of your hand and you in your physical form. You might want to thank the tree for allowing you to share consciousness like this. And then place the tree on the ground, allowing the roots to sink deep into the soil. As you return to your normal physical form, taking a moment to be fully embodied in this form that you're in. Noticing the contrast between the different energies that you've experienced in this session. The pebble, the flower, the mountain, the tree. Noticing the qualities that you share with the pebble, the flower, the mountain, and the tree. What was shared? And what quality did you experience in this meditation that you'd like to carry with you into the evening or night or the next day of this precious life of yours? Anchor that quality into your being. Oh, good. And that concludes our meditation this morning, this evening, this afternoon. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you are able to experience some of the energy. If it's easier for you to have the physical object, you can experiment with this yourself with a stone, flower, anything from nature. Just sit with it physically in your hand if imagination's hard. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.